Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello, happy Friday, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. We did it.
We did it.
We're here. The week is over.
It's Friday, over-ish. Yeah, we still have a little bit left, but some fun stuff in store. And of course, today it's Buddy Check 12 days, so I've got my pink on. You've got some pink flowers.
That's in there.
Mixed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeannie always reminds us too. And that's how I remember she sends that email the night before.
Absolutely.
Don't forget your pink. But sometimes I still do.
Yep.
And we have a closet in our office, and I just keep stuff on hand.
That's literally where
I got
all
that
of my
from him.
pink shirts are.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, this kind of works today. Great.
It's fine. It works, definitely. So, do you have any weekend plans?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaguars, yeah!
I'm going to an ugly sweater Christmas party
Hey,
tonight.
cool.
So, but like I told you that I don't really have all my Christmas stuff's like cute. I actually
Do you
want
need to
something
borrow
hideous.
mine?
Do you have something hideous?
Oh, remember I wore it last year and it was fantastically gross. It was amazing.
Paul did tell me to talk to you about that.
Yeah,
okay,
it
all
is.
right. Well, maybe.
Ooh, it is next level hideous.
All right, we might
like
have to
in
work
a great way.
Yeah. I want to be hideous. Okay. Well, let's get started right with the show. So,
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 days straight living in the kitchen. David will be cooking up something delicious with our executive producer, Justin Miller.
That's right. Plus, a Christmas classic is coming to life on the big stage right here in Jacksonville. We're talking about A Christmas Carol with Greenlight Theater Company.
And we are now just 13 days away from Christmas.
Good grief.
I know. And all morning long, we will be helping you get ready from everything to gifts to dinner etiquette and all between. So it's going to be a fun show. But first,
Love it. Yeah.
it's time for
Come on.
Say What? Okay, so back by popular demand,
Yes.
we're doing another edition of Weird Amazon Finds.
I
And this
love
time,
this segment.
I do too. This is so fun. I feel like we need to just do this all year round.
I know, right? And like, we don't look at these things first. I have no idea what I'm getting myself
We don't.
into.
But I have the script here that says this time we're going to be talking about decor. So maybe some ornaments.
Some decor.
Some decor. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
First up. So, what does it say? Ornament is
our
proof
first
that-
ornament is proof he is real and he is out there, a Bigfoot ornament squatching through the snow. So if you know a Bigfoot lover, this one's for you. It's only $6.99.
I like it. Give it a thumbs up.
Totally. Hey,
think it's
listen,
cool.
I got land up in North Georgia. We are Sasquatch people. Like, yeah, so that's cool. That can go on the tree. I'll take that.
And I mean, that's like the iconic like stance, like the walk thing.
My man is jacked. He's ripped.
Yeah, you
My
don't
man
want to
is
mess around with
jacked up,
that.
dude.
Are you a believer?
Not even close.
I do like the lore though. It's kind of fun.
Oh, it's cool, but that is nonsense.
Yeah, when I lived in Washington, it was like big up there too. You hear a lot about that.
Right. There's not a place in North Georgia where there's not people.
It's like, how have they not found it yet? Anyway, let's move on to the second one,
All right, what
shall
do you
we? So, all my Nickelback fans, sing it with me. Look at this photograph. I think I nailed that actually.
Every time.
Oh, and then I'm reading it. Every time I do it makes me laugh. No, okay. So you can grab this ornament for your tree.
Thanks, Ron Burgundy.
The photograph mini picture frame. I saw Nickelback in concert, so I actually thought they were great. This is kind of funny. I love this. I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
It's a hard
no.
no.
Wait, how funny would that be to give it as a gift?
No, the punk rocker in me cannot allow this on my tree.
It's $13.99, but I will say that'd be a funny gift, like a gag gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No. This would be a funny gag gift to give to like Mickey because he's also like an old punk rock guy. He'd be like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. They were great.
All right, so check this one out. Things are about to get nutty. You can buy this squirrel in underpants ornament.
Okay, I'm loving all of these.
If you want your tree to be nuts and show off something weird, well, we have a squirrel in underpants. It's only $15.72. Yeah.
So the only thing I don't like is like this one and the last one were over $10, and I'm kind of like,
That
for
is
the cheesy ornament. But
yeah.
it's still funny.
This one's great. Look
That
at his
is
undies.
hilarious.
I love it. That is
So
a
cute.
hard yes.
So random. All right, well,
So
staying in the
silly.
animal kingdom,
Yeah.
we have this rock-on
Okay.
raccoon.
Yeah!
So check him out with a mullet, a leather jacket, shades, and of course the American flag bandana. This is for all the trash panda lovers out there
I want it.
that want to rock out on Christmas. It's
want
going to
it.
be, what is it? $9.95.
I want it. I want it.
Oh my gosh, he's
I need it.
adorable.
I need
Yes.
it. I need it.
He's adorable. And then
That's
you
so
get the
rad.
mullet socks, the other thing that
Yeah.
they found on Amazon.
I'm so America, it hurts.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I kind of love that.
Yeah, that's
But
a hard yes.
I
for
liked
sure.
all of them.
Yeah.
Producer Natalia said it reminds her of David.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Look at my guy.
Maybe our next First Ghost Living costume.
Oh, that's
So
a
random.
great idea. That is a good idea.
Oh, you just went,
Yep, that's well, it was a
because I'm starting to get a
segue.
little hungry here.
Yeah,
Smell
I
some
gotta go.
food. Okay, let's go. It's time for Living in the Kitchen, y'all. Okay, I'm right behind you, David. We got the Winn-Dixie kitchen built by ProCraft Cabinetry. What are y'all making today?
All right, we are gonna be making smash burger, cheese smash burger tacos.
Yeah, it's going viral everywhere
Is
with
it?
these smash burger tacos.
Is it?
Well,
didn't mean it like in a bad
you're
way.
not on the TikToks.
Neither am I, so I couldn't know.
Like
let me
my
get in here.
TikTok is
There we
like
go.
pure recipes, and I think it's
Okay.
because I'm always looking up
Right,
recipes
right.
for the kid. And I was like, these videos have millions and millions of views, and I was like, I gotta try it.
The first thing that I thought was this is bachelor food.
Sure, why not?
Like
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
bachelor food. This is like a dude in his kitchen be like, bro, I've had like 4 beers and I need something to eat. And
yeah.
this is what you come up with.
Yeah. So what you do is you're gonna take a tortilla.
Yep.
Okay.
And I have these little meatballs ready to go because you're gonna smash them down.
Right.
And so you're just gonna take this and just
Okay.
smash it as much as you can, as thin as you can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because a smash burger's thin, right?
Exactly. And you also wanted to stick to the tortilla too, right? That's
Yeah,
something we
yeah.
talked about. And also, guys, we also want to make sure that we don't fail to mention our
Duval Labs.
official beer sponsor, Bold City, Duval Light. Thank you very much, Will Frazier.
Cheers.
Okay,
So wait, did you season it yet, did you say?
So I have not, but you can
Okay.
see this one. I've already prepared, so David could go ahead and try to start cooking
Yeah,
that
we'll
one.
put a little
because
olive oil in
this
there.
takes a little bit to make sure that you evenly smash the meat out.
Smash it.
Because
This
you
is
want it
so
to be
interesting.
thin. You know.
yeah,
you
this
want
is
it-
gonna be cool, man. I'm excited about this.
and
All
so
right, here we go.
I'm
Ready?
Oh gosh.
And yeah, all I did was just salt.
Wow!
Okay.
And yeah, and I like the little spin because you don't want it to stick,
The
but
spin.
make sure you know how you have non-stick pans.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah. But yeah, have y'all ever had these before?
Yeah, no, I have not.
Yeah, so.
Let's put this stuff to the side, see if we can do. All right, yeah. Look at that. You got, the non-stick pan helps.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to put a lid on it.
If you need to.
Yeah, well, that way the tortilla.
Yeah. So you're gonna
Because
cook
one of
that
the
up
things that we did see online was like, hey, how's the tortilla gonna cook? But if you put this on top of it, right, then the
Well,
heat's
that's
gonna
one
take
thing
care
is people
of
are like, how's the other side get cooked?
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
heat.
yeah, like
Oh,
the meat
yeah.
will
It's so
cook
thin.
through. It's
It's
so
fine.
thin it will cook through. And we are gonna flip it and get the other side going.
We're gonna flip it
Well,
for real.
while you're doing that, let me tell you what was on sale today.
All right.
So the Duke's Mayo is BOGO right now at Winn-Dixie. Heinz Ketchup, $2.99. It's a big
we have
one
Estes
there.
Grocers, but yeah.
Okay, Estes Grocers. That's their brand. We also have, French mustard is $1.99. Tillamook cheese, $3.49 each. Now the 3-pound bag of onions,
Yeah.
BOGO.
Love it.
You're
That's
gonna
a
use,
lot of onions.
But you're gonna.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you cook, you're
I quite literally use onions in pretty much everything.
Yep. The
Yeah.
tortilla, the Lep and Rita tortillas are BOGO, and the crimson tomatoes are BOGO.
you
So
think?
just
You
know
think
that the
it's good already?
deals
I don't know.
go from
If
Wednesday
not-
to Tuesday.
We can start making the sauce.
Yeah, we are gonna be making a boom sauce. So like, like if you've seen like those burger sauces, kind of like at BurgerFi places like that. Right. So
Is it
it's
gonna be like a yellowy orangey?
Yes, it is, because it's a mayonnaise based with the. Oh, dang! Look at them
It is
skills.
a deep dish pan.
Did you do it?
So it's
Yeah, dude. Oh,
I cannot wait to try this.
That's
looks
not gonna
good. I'm gonna
suck.
flip it back over and get a little bit more caramelized on the outside.
All right, you're gonna need some cheese for that too, bro.
Yeah, let me.
And don't forget, y'all, if you do want to get those
Which one do you
deals,
want?
you need to download
Sharp
the
cheddar or
Winn-Dixie
extra
app. So winndixie.com/rewards or go to your app store.
Oh, that was an epic fail.
No.
No.
Well, the good thing is we're gonna keep on cooking. We're gonna make. Oh,
fixed
there we
it.
go. Thank you. We're gonna make these. We got 8 of them, so we're gonna make them for the crew. So I'm gonna keep on cooking, and then when
Okay.
we come back, we're gonna put them together.
Yeah, and we're gonna make the boom sauce.
Yeah.
well,
really, really easy. It's like
Time
5
for me to
ingredients.
bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
It smells so good. Just
does.
keep on
See
working,
ya.
y'all. All right, I'm heading over here now because it is time to meet with my girls, Caitlin and Jamie of Fun for First Coast Kids. Great to see you both.
Yes, you too.
Thank you so much for joining us. You look fabulous.
thank you.
All right, so we're going to be talking about Santa.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
gosh,
coming.
the kids are so excited. They're writing their letters to them, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
where can we find Santa this weekend?
So there are so many places to find Santa this weekend and throughout the month of December before the big day. But the Jacksonville Artists Walk on Ice is a new ice skating rink in downtown Jacksonville that
Yes.
has been constructed, and Santa will be there on Sunday. The ice skating rink itself is made out of actual ice, which is very rare to find in the state of Florida.
Especially like it's open. It's
Yes,
outside.
it's outside. And so I'm really excited to have that here in Jacksonville. And they're open many days, but Santa is only there on select dates, so make sure to check out our website to find those specific dates. And then also Santa will be at Dickens on Center in downtown Fernandina Beach. This is a really unique event. It is a Christmas market, but it's Victorian themed. So people dress up in Victorian clothes, and they have like Tiny Tim's Kids Zone, and they have they shut down a street, and they have those clear igloos, and they set it up where families can go and eat and have drinks.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a beautiful event. There's something for everyone. I know that there's like a late night event for adults only as well. So definitely a unique event to check out. And then another Christmas market is happening this weekend in Orange Park called Hometown Holiday, and they have Santa there and a slew of other activities for families, so definitely something to check out. And then Caring Santa this weekend will be at Sensory Town, and for those that don't know, Caring Santa is a Santa specifically for children with disability sensory issues. So he is patient and quiet and sensory friendly.
That's so nice.
Yeah, one of my favorites is back this weekend too. The Historical Society does their gingerbread extravaganza, and they've got a kids' day on Saturday, so the kids can get in free, and they've got a bunch of other fun activities for families too.
That sounds like so much fun and very nostalgic, right? The gingerbread stuff. Now, what about photos? And are there any free opportunities there?
Yeah, so there's actually a ton of free options around town too. The Jacksonville Beach Police Department is hosting Mr. and Mrs. Claus this weekend, so you can go and get some free photos at the Jacksonville Beach City Hall. They're going to have hot cocoa, and then you can always go to Deck the Chairs, which is another free event. So it kind of makes a whole affordable outing for the holidays. Chick-fil-A has a bunch of Santa he'll be around Chick-fil-A options for throughout the month. And then next weekend, the UF Health Center in Nocatee is having their North Pole event, so you can also get free pictures with Santa there as well. So those are just a few of the options. There's a ton of holiday events still happening, so we really encourage everyone to check out our holiday events page to just see everything that's still happening the rest of the month.
There's so much. It's like how do you organize what to do and what to pick? So we mentioned some free options, but what about just deals and discounts in general?
Yeah, we do have one that we want to share with families. If you go to whereissanta.com and you can use Fun for Kids, all in caps with the number 4, so Fun for Kids, you can get a free 5x7 print. So if you're looking for professional photos, you can get them at the Orange Park Mall, the Avenues Mall, and the St. John's Town Center with packages A or A+ online. So if you book those, you can get a free 5x7 print with our code. But they take really good photos. We've done it in the past, and they're just so beautiful, and they turn out great. So we really encourage families to do that. If you want to look at the information and find out more, we have all of it at the top of our Santa Sightings page too.
Okay, and what is that website for everyone again?
Yes, so it's fun, the number 4, firstcoastkids.com. And we did want to mention that on our Santa Sightings page, which is in the What's Happening section of our website, we do have a filter on that page specific to it. So if you're specifically looking for dining options, you can click that filter with Santa. You can click photos with Santa, virtual calls with Santa. There's lots of different options. So if families are looking for a picture, definitely click that so you can see only the listings or events that have that opportunity for families.
Oh, y'all are so great and making it so easy for families. It's so great to see you. And
you too.
I hope I'll see you before the holidays are done, right? Okay,
I think
we'll see you one more time. All right.
Yeah.
Well, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, David.
All right, stick around. After the break, we'll see a Christmas classic come to life right here in Jacksonville. We're going to sit down with Greenlight Theater. We're also going to be taking a look right now out at Everbank Stadium where the Jags, well, if we'll get there, let's get over to them. Let's get over to them, taking a live, there it is. We're taking a live look at Everbank Stadium where the Jags will take on the New York Jets Sunday. We'll have your game day weather next, rain or shine.
Do you hear what I... Do you see what I see? The song high above the tree with a voice of peace.
I'm lonely.
First Coast Living wants to send you to Universal Orlando Resort to celebrate the holidays.
Be the 12th person to call 904-605-2525. The lines are open now.
You can find official rules and more at firstcoastnews.com/contests.
Honey,
Wait, what?
with COVID-19 and my heart disease, I'm not going to wait. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now. I'm not risking it.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body. Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant, or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis, and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
Make this holiday unforgettable. Shop Bear's Holiday Home Sale and save 45% or more store-wide. Transform your bedroom with this elegant bed from Hooker. Update your dining room with this stunning Bernhardt table. Or lounge in style on this luxurious Lexington sofa. Plus, enjoy the lowest prices anywhere on Lexington and Tommy Bahama, guaranteed. Luxury made festive. Savings made simple. The Holiday Home Sale, only at Bear's.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. Many times, your injury was because of a defective product, and our team of product lawyers will bring a claim against the manufacturer. Other times, you need to file for Social Security. Finally, your employer could try to retaliate if you bring a claim, and our employment law team is ready to slap them back hard. You can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
If you can't bring it to us, we'll come pick it up.
That is the Protector.
This truck is a beast.
It's got all the tools on it. I love how big the tires are. And this is going to be able to show you the weather around the First Coast like you've never seen it before.
The Protector really is going to help protect the community.
So you can see what it looks like on the ground. And that allows folks to really take action and do something about it.
And it gives us that edge in continuing to be the most accurate weather team.
Sponsored by HananiaAutos.com.
This week on Neutrogena Remembers.
Will you marry me?
I love you.
If you remember these two, it may be time to start using Neutrogena Retinol Regenerating Cream. It can reverse 7 years of visible aging. Great skin. Oh, to be young.
Welcome back, everybody. You can watch a Christmas classic come to life on the big stage. We're talking about A Christmas Carol at Greenlight Theater, and we're joined by director Chris Milligan, our Mr. Scrooge, Lisa Chuduli, and Tiny Tim, Jacob Santiago. Thank you very much for being here, the three of you. I really do appreciate it. Good to see you again, sir.
You too.
Okay, so Scrooge, let's start with you, right? So what's your opinion on all this Christmas cheer happening around you this year?
Oh, I'm very excited to be in the show, and was quite surprised when Chris put me in the Scrooge role. Quite different. Anyway, I'm very excited and thrilled about the play.
Yeah.
And it's an excellent production.
It is. It's a great story. So so for folks who have never, which is kind of weird at this point, if you don't know what A Christmas Carol is, it's odd. But please explain the story for everybody.
Yeah. So Scrooge is this grumpy man. But in our case, it's a woman. And
I think it's cool.
Yeah, his worker, Bob Cratchit, who's Tiny Tim's dad, wants Christmas off, and she ends up giving it to him. But it's all about Scrooge coming to terms with kindness and being joyful and less mean, per se. And spoiler alert, she does come to fruition, and she is happy at the end of it. But she gets visited by some 3 ghosts, and they kind of show her parts of her life and like what happened, and then what could happen if she continues on the grumpy
path I'm on. Yeah.
No, that's great. Okay, so talk to me about playing Scrooge. Like, how did you approach that?
Well, I lowered my voice. Got a good gray wig, and just really got into the character, you know? I mean, it's a great role because I get to play all kinds of emotions.
Absolutely.
Not to mention a man. So it's probably the best role ever.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so Jacob, let's talk about Tiny Tim. So how do you feel about your performance?
Pretty good. I like the cast, and the thing I like about it is that I know everybody in the cast.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Okay, so let me ask you something. What's your favorite part of your role?
When I get to scream and when I get to hug Scrooge because she's actually really nice.
Oh. Yeah, and in real life too.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, so talk to me about what all went into this production. Yeah, so we've been rehearsing for 6 weeks. We were off for Thanksgiving, and then it's super immersive. We're in kind of our little black box space at Riverside Church at Park and King. Yeah. We walk through the aisles. We sing carols throughout the show. It's great. It's a cast of ages 6 to 60.
Very eclectic. I'm not that old.
Okay, so before I let y'all go, where 46. Give us the details, when and where, and then where do we go to learn more information?
It's our last weekend this weekend, Friday and Saturday at 7, and then Sunday at 1 p.m.
Okay.
greenlighttheaterco.com/Jax on stage, and you can purchase tickets at the door.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. Break all the legs, guys. I do appreciate you being here today. Jordan, what you got?
It is what it is. Well, Deborah Shore of Deborah Shore's School of Etiquette joins me now to share holiday etiquette when it comes to hosting and setting the table. Welcome back to the show. Always great to see you. Look fabulous as always as well.
You're so kind.
Okay, so we want to talk about being a gracious host first, because a little bit later on we're going to talk about being the perfect guest. Yes. So how do we become a gracious host?
My number one thing is to be prepared.
Yes.
So when your guest arrived, you're relaxed. You know, you're not all doing last minute things. Okay. So that's my first point. And the second thing is make sure you have some refreshments. You know, some appetizers, drinks, but something light. You don't want them to fill up on heavy food before you serve dinner.
Right.
And that's very important. And little things like if somebody happens to show up with a +1, okay, an extra guest that you didn't expect, don't get frazzled. Just grab an extra plate and, you know, handle it with grace.
Well,
gracefully.
because it's too late at that point.
Exactly.
So why
Just
get
grab
worked
a
up?
plate. It's not going to ruin your dinner.
Right. Right.
One more person, and then just be attentive to your guests' needs.
Right.
You know, and make them feel relaxed and comfortable. Introduce people. If you don't have guests that don't know one another, you want to make sure that you introduce everybody and get that conversation going and avoid those touchy subjects.
That's so true.
That's so true. Call the kids over, ask them what they want for Christmas.
That's good. Yes.
Change the subject.
Make it light.
Exactly.
But I like what you said too about make sure you kind of introduce everyone to each other, because that can be awkward sometimes when you go to a party and you don't really know that many people, and then it's still not really like acknowledged.
Exactly. Right. So you want to make sure, as the host or hostess, that you go around and make sure that everybody does know one another. Sitting there with that awkward silence, hoping that they say something because you don't know their name or what to say next. But yeah, make sure you introduce everyone to each other and get the drinks going. You know,
yes, because that can help.
Open things up a little bit. Yeah, but watch it. Don't get, you know, you want your guests to get home safely.
There's a limit there too.
Exactly.
All right, so you brought a lovely display here. This is an example of a table setting.
Yes, I did.
So tell us.
Okay.
This would be for a holiday or any time you have dinner?
This can be, you know, what I'm using here is a basic semi-formal place setting, okay? And I have this posted on my website if you need to see the proper placement. But what I like to do is mix and match. You don't have to have complete table settings that match. If you do, that's fine. But what I love to do is take things, you know, you can make a beautiful place setting. Believe it or not, I found these in Dollar Tree.
Really?
Okay, I found these in Dollar Tree. And then I found these cute little bow napkin holders.
I really like that.
Yes, with matching holly. Just happened, these were in Belks, okay? So shopping around town, you can find different things and mix and match, you know, from a little bit more pricey to very, very affordable.
Right.
And then I always say your B for your bread plate, your D for your drinks.
Oh,
okay. B and D.
Like sign language.
Yes. I say make the okay sign. B for bread plate, D for drinks. You're ever at a party and you say, is that your bread plate? Is that your glass? And you're asking one another. Just my bread plate, my drink, okay? And when you set the table, spell the word forks. F O.
Oh, the bowl.
Forget the R. K for knives and S for spoon. Forks. So then you can't set the table improperly. A very easy way to do it.
Yeah, easy way to
spell the word forks.
remember.
Yep, to remember, exactly. And then generally, you can always eat from the outside in. That's how you remember your courses in the order that they're served. So we're going to have our soup first, right? Then next would be our salad, okay? Just in case you're nervous and you don't know the proper way. And then your dinner fork and dinner knife would be the last, okay? And then, of course, your dessert comes out plated, okay? So that is the way it goes.
Very formal and very just beautiful, too.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you so much for
of
joining
course.
us. And again, we're going to come back after this and talk about being the perfect guest. Thanks,
right.
Deborah.
My pleasure.
Do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite.
Yeah!
With a tail as big as a kite. A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea.
I'm lonely.
Living in the Winn-Dixie kitchen built by ProCraft.
So I opened my Winn-Dixie Rewards app, and wow, savings just for me. Nice. Personalized deals on things I buy, percent back offers, and BOGOs, so my dollar goes further. So I can save on snacks for the kids and splurge on something I want. I can't imagine paying full price for groceries. Good thing I don't have to, because the cashier says, want to use your points? And I say, of course. Shop, earn, save with Winn-Dixie Rewards. Rewards account required. See app for details.
This is what hearing loss sounds like.
Is that a loon?
And this is what life with an Audien hearing aid sounds like.
Ah, beautiful.
If hearing loss leaves you feeling disconnected, discover Audien's rich, clear sound and bring life back into focus. Best of all, Audien costs about 90% less than traditional hearing aids. FDA registered, audiologist backed, and free one-on-one video support. Trusted by over 1 million people, Audien offers models to fit every budget. Want to experience the Audien difference for yourself? Call now to claim a 45-day risk-free trial with a money-back guarantee. Finally, advanced hearing technology without the inflated prices. Audien Hearing. Hearing for everyone. Hearing for less. Try Audien hearing aids risk-free for 45 days plus get free shipping. Call today.
888-577-4858. 888-577-4858.
Milk?
You got a rumble in your tumble that you don't want to address.
Oh, I don't know.
Live in dairy denial. You can have your milk and smile. Lactate's in the real milk aisle. Lactate.
I was involved in a motor vehicle accident. My car rolled over and flipped 3 times. I had fractured my spinal cord. The reason I contacted Morgan & Morgan was I wanted to fight for myself. They want to make sure that you and your family are well taken care of. I'm very happy with what I received.
One of the best. He's incredible, isn't he? Unbelievable.
Love the drama.
They're fired up and ready to go. Vikings, Cowboys on NBC and Peacock. Home of Super Bowl 60.
Sponsored locally on NBC 12 by Dreamfinders Homes, your 2025 National Builder of the Year.
It's one of those days we're not cooking dinner, so I pulled into Popeyes.
Smart. Popeyes $20 family meal feeds everyone while you take the night off. Take a holiday from cooking. Got a smaller crew? Get 5 pieces of chicken for $9. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
The greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models.
At West Shore Home, we make it easy to knock out your bathroom project while saving big. Schedule at westshorebath.com to have someone out as early as tomorrow and lock in your savings. Buy a full bath remodel and get a shower and a second bathroom absolutely free. Schedule now to make sure you don't miss out on these savings. The best part is we only use our crews of highly trained employee installers for each project, and we're ready to help you next. Buy a full bath remodel and get a shower and a second bathroom absolutely free. Just head on over to westshorebath.com to get started.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back to First Coast Living. It's time for rain or shine with a pair of illustrious ginger beards. I'm talking about meteorologist Robert Speta. Oh, I got to do, hang on, for the director. I had to do the Swedish Chef thing for him.
Oh, okay. That one went way over my head. I was like, you were talking about the beards. You started doing that.
We're off the rails, man. It's Friday.
I smell the cheeseburger tacos over here.
They don't suck, dude.
They smell good.
Yeah, they got one for you.
Talk about the weather here just for a minute. For you. Do you know today it's 12th? It is the average first freeze in Jacksonville.
Oh, really?
And it feels like we've had multiple ones already.
It does, yeah.
Because we have. It's been a cold start to the season. But good news this weekend. Check this out, David. Yeah. You know what's going on Sunday?
Victory! That's what's going on.
That's what's going to happen, and the weather's going to be beautiful. You can still get in the pool up there.
I love that.
It's going to be nice.
You see them in the pool last week? That was
yeah. Some people, I mean, you do you.
That was crazy.
I can say if you're visiting from out of town, let's say you're coming from New York to watch the game, you'll be fine. They're in the 20s right now. But here's the thing, okay? Monday morning, we will. I wish you could turn the camera and just look at David's face right there. But for real. So these are wind chills, mind you. I just had you such in a good mood with those 70s. These are wind chills. It's going to be, David just left. It's going to be cold.
No, that's too cold for me. Oh my goodness. All right. Robert, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. Always a good pleasure, sir. Thank you very much. Jordan, what you got?
Well, I am back with Deborah Shore of Deborah Shore's School of Etiquette, and we're going to be talking about being the perfect guest. But really quickly, we wanted to get to the glassware here for if you're hosting.
Yes.
So tell us about this.
Okay, so this is can be used for wine, okay? No stem on it.
Right, I love the stemless.
Yes, this one, the larger bowl would be for red wine.
Okay.
This could be for like champagne or something like that, or maybe you might even want to use it for a dessert dish to serve sorbet or something like that. And yeah, it's really adorable.
Those are beautiful too.
And they're very pretty. And a lot of times, especially some times people get these two confused. And this is the wine with the long stem, okay? And this is your water goblet, which has the short stem, okay? So you can choose which, you don't have to put all of these glasses out, but you can decide what you want to serve ahead of time. I do like to point out, which we didn't get to before, was eating a dinner roll properly, and you break that a piece at a time, and you eat it bite by bite.
We don't want to make it like a sandwich.
Exactly, exactly. And the napkin, that's something that's used to wipe your mouth, of course, as well as decorative purposes, okay? You can do many different pretty things. You can, put it like that with a pretty little napkin ring on it, or maybe you just want to put a triangle, and that way you can set it down and put your knife, your forks on it. Okay, so there's different ways that you can set the table to make it look pretty. This is a semi-formal. If you just want to do a very basic table setting, then you would just have your fork, your knife, your spoon, and one plate. Your dessert fork and spoon goes above the plate.
Okay. I think this is so cool to actually learn the proper way to do it.
Set the table.
Whether or not we choose to do it, but it's nice to, you know what I mean? But like when you have people over, you want to do it.
And I do like to point out the proper way to hold a fork is this way, is this way. Okay.
Yes, not stabbing.
Okay. Caveman style.
Really quickly though, I do want to get to being the perfect guest now if we're going to a party.
Yes. So the main thing is don't arrive early. If the invitation calls for 6 p.m., come at 6:10, come 6:15, a few minutes late. Give the hostess a little bit of extra time to, light the candles, fix her lipstick, whatever.
Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock and the doorbell rings and you're like, oh gosh, they're here already.
Right.
So if you're fashionably late, that's one time you're allowed to be late.
Interesting.
Okay. The other thing is, if you're bringing children, speak to them ahead of time about their behavior. Okay. All right. Make sure that they're talked to and that they behave properly in somebody's home. Bring a hostess gift. it is so important to bring a little something. It doesn't have to be anything expensive or anything like that, but keep it easy. Make it easy. Don't bring flowers wrapped in cellophane, because then the hostess has to cut it and get a vase and take up the cellophane and put in water. So make it something simple.
Okay.
A little box of candy, cookies, perhaps a candle, nice candle. Okay.
My grandma did always tell me, don't show up to a house empty-handed if they're, having dinner and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah.
And if it was the worst dinner we ever had, still thank them. Thank them so much. It was the invitation that counts. It's the invitation that counts.
That's true. That's true. Yep. And I like what you said too about the don't necessarily go early. And my producer Matt, we were talking about that because he's like, well, if you're on time, you're late. If you're like that mentality. Right. But I agree with you. Yep. A lot of the times the host is scrambling still, trying to get the, and if you now you have to entertain somebody while still trying to.
Right. Yeah. So always arrive for a dinner party or at someone's home a few minutes late. That's actually correct. A doctor's appointment, a college interview, a job interview. Right. If you're on time, you're late.
Okay. All right. Well, we have the website on the screen if you want to have a little bit more information. Also, check out her Facebook page, Deborah Shores School of Etiquette.
Yes.
Great to see you. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Merry Christmas.
Picture this. You work 2 jobs and you get injured on job number 1. Did you know you're also entitled to lost wages on your second job too? Call Farah & Farah and we'll fight hard to make sure you're protected.
Make this holiday unforgettable. Shop Farah's Holiday Home Sale and save 45% or more store-wide. Transform your bedroom with this elegant bed from Hooker. Update your dining room with this stunning Bernhardt table. Or lounge in style on this luxurious Lexington sofa. Plus, enjoy the lowest prices anywhere on Lexington and Tommy Bahama, guaranteed. Luxury made festive. Savings made simple. The Holiday Home Sale, only at Bears.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising, which is why with Farmers, you don't have to compromise quality to get great savings on your insurance. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
One of the best. He's incredible, isn't he? Unbelievable. Love the drama.
They're fired up and ready to go. Vikings, Cowboys on NBC and Peacock. Home of Super Bowl 60.
Sponsored locally on NBC 12 by Community First Credit Union.
Cars may be what we sell, but family is what drives us.
Happy holidays from our family to yours.
I'm a single father, got injured at the job and didn't know how I would survive without having decent income to take care of my daughter. Contacted Farah & Farah. They took on the case and helped me get justice.
Glad you gave us the opportunity to show what we can do.
Welcome back. It is once again time for Living in the Winn-Dixie Kitchen, built by ProCraft Cabinetry, and we are finishing off these, what did you call them, guys?
They're Smash Burger
Burger
tacos.
tacos.
Yum.
All right, but you do need to dress them with something, right? So
Yes.
let's
Okay.
make a homemade boom sauce. So this is pretty cool. It's like a burger sauce. It's pretty easy to do. So it's just a few ingredients. It's mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and Worcestershire sauce. So you're gonna need 1 cup of mayonnaise. I got Duke's mayonnaise, and if you get other mayonnaise, it's not gonna be good.
Oh, and Duke's is buy one, get one right now.
That's
and the deals
right.
at Winn-Dixie are Wednesday to Tuesday, so you have till Tuesday to get those deals.
And I didn't get the Dukes because it was on sale. I got the Dukes because it's the best.
Ah,
So, all right,
okay.
so then you're gonna take 1/4 cup of ketchup. We're gonna get that in there. Right, boom, throw that in there. You need 1 tablespoon of mustard. Smack that dude in there. Boom, and then we gotta get a little
Hold that. Yep.
Hold that.
All right, next, onion powder.
Have you ever made this sauce
I have
before?
not, so
Oh,
this is
okay.
gonna be pretty cool.
I never make homemade sauces and like dressings and stuff like
So
that.
you
but-
need about, yep.
There we go.
All right, and then you need a 1/2 teaspoon. Let's go to the smaller one. All right.
Love all the sound effects.
Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
It doesn't work if you don't do the sound effects.
That's right. There we go. A little garlic powder. Make it so.
Justin, I feel like your kids would love this dish too.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it.
I am
I've
And
already,
then 1
Marshall's already
tablespoon
tried
Worcestershire
some of it.
sauce.
Professor Mead.
Yeah.
All right, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce.
All right.
All right, so you just mix that up together, and that's it. That's it. Job's done. Let me get something to stir that with. And then we're good to go, and then we just top our burgers with our
Because
yum
we
yum
could only
stuff.
make these one at a time, I went ahead and just threw them in the warmer.
I
and
was
just
wondering,
let
I was
them
like,
sit
man,
there.
we still got a while to go before these are ready, but
Yeah.
no, we don't. That looks so
They
good.
look fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
What are the different cheeses here?
American and...
So they're both cheddar.
Sharp
One's
cheddar.
sharp and one's
Yeah.
extra sharp.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you want?
I don't care. They all look good.
All right, what do you want on it?
Probably everything except onions.
Okay.
Please.
Boom, and then
I
there
don't like
you go.
raw onion.
Boom. Got the same
Nice.
color that you're looking for.
It looks legit.
Yeah, let's try this real quick. What do
Oh
you
yeah, you
think?
got to put that on it too. Are you gonna like drizzle it? How do you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn, it's good.
That's why
Hot
it's called
dog,
boom
he's
sauce.
got it. All right, all right. Oh, the Vlasic ovals. I've never seen that shape of a pickle before.
Yeah, those are gonna be good for you.
Okay, all right, drizzle it up, David.
Are you ready to drizzle a little bit of this on there?
Oh yeah.
So a little bit of.
This is so fun.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely gonna make these for my kids.
All right, here we go.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Wait, Chris,
I'm
what did
very
you say?
lucky.
A generous portion.
Oh, and it's nice and kind of crisp, but it's not like hard taco. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. All right.
Yeah, get at it.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. All right.
All right, David, what do you want on
Oh my
yours?
god.
Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles.
Thumbs up.
Right on. Yeah, I love it.
I mean, they're fun, you know. Let people have whatever they want on it.
And hit me with the Dijon mustard.
Don't forget, guys, you got to download the app to get the deals that we talked about, windixie.com/rewards, or just go to your app store. Again, the deals are Wednesdays to Tuesdays. This is awesome. I really like this idea.
Yeah, this is cool, right? This is very fun. I love when we try these like new things when we like.
And they work. I
Yeah.
was a little afraid.
Not like the queso.
Hey, listen, for the most part, we've done a really good job. We've only really like totally screwed up once.
And hey, we're human. We're human, you know.
All right, let's take a little bite on the way out to the break. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back. Ow.
Oh yeah, get it.
Oh yeah.
I can clean your teeth, but I can't wash your whole mouth.
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to deliver 5 times more cleaning power, plus it contains clinically proven essential oils.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
Honey,
You too, huh?
the COVID-19, we're not waiting. If it's COVID,
Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
Our symptoms are mild now, but we're not risking it.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body. Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. Tell your doctor about all medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements you take, as certain tests or dosage changes of your other medicines may be needed. Tell them if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, are or plan to be pregnant, or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if allergic to its ingredients. Stop taking and call your doctor right away if you have allergic reaction symptoms. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe like anaphylaxis, and liver problems. These are not all the possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor today.
From beachside balconies to city high-rises, every condo is unique, but one thing's the same. You want to make the most of your space. That's why Rooms To Go designs pieces and packages that bring big style to any size home. Sectionals that fit just right, dining sets ready for any occasion, and outdoor furniture perfect for soaking up that Florida sun. Because with the right pieces, you can get the most out of every room. I'm Julianne Huff, and this is what's possible at Rooms To Go.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable from college.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. It's the last tea party for Crystal with Miss Marshmallow.
Hola.
And Sarah's first day of management training at Goodwill. When you donate items to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement for people seeking to realize their potential. And the things you love get to start a new life too.
For over 40 years, ProCraft Cabinetry has been the builder's choice for multifamily cabinet solutions. From apartments to condos and large-scale housing developments, our durable cabinets are designed to handle the demands of your projects. Visit jax.procraftcabinetry.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Did you know there are over 6,000 car crashes every day across the United States? That's staggering. Many will have no idea what to do next. We've recovered over $25 billion for our injured clients. We know exactly what to do. Injured in a car accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Outdoor enthusiasts are emerging as a powerful force in global wildlife conservation efforts, with hunters and conservationists teaming up to fund real progress for wildlife and wild habitats. Leading that effort is the Dallas Safari Club, and joining us to discuss their work and upcoming convention is Brian Feenhold, Director of Operations and Development. So thank you so much for joining us today. And how does science-based regulated hunting help conserve and ensure the future of wildlife and wild places around the world?
Thank you, Jordan, for having me. It's great to be here, so appreciate your time. You know, when it's done right, science-based regulated hunting has a lot of benefits. It funds conservation, it motivates landowners to be good stewards, it supports local communities, and it ensures species are managed properly. The science here is the key, though. It's driven by facts and data rather than emotion. It's done through a lens of sustainable use. These are meaningful management practices that ensure that our generation today and future generations can experience and enjoy wildlife and wild places for many years to come.
Well, I like the sound of that. So where do the proceeds raised from the DSC convention go, and what kind of difference does it make?
Well, frankly, it makes a huge difference around the globe. We touch every continent where hunting and conservation are present. These proceeds fund educational initiatives and programs around science-based wildlife management and sustainable use. They fund critical conservation initiatives, including anti-poaching efforts, human-wildlife conflict management efforts, and community development efforts within communities that coexist with these species. It's pretty fascinating to see the reach that these dollars have and the impact that they make around the world.
And DSC's convention will take place February 6th through the 8th, 2026 in Atlanta. So what draws so many families and first-time adventurers to the Dallas Safari Club convention?
I would say first and foremost, Jordan, we have an incredible convention hall floor with over 1,200 exhibits from leading outfitters, gear manufacturers, jewelers, artists, and so much more. There's something for everyone. We've got exciting educational seminars, along with banquets and fundraising events that are critical to driving DSC's mission fulfillment efforts around the world. I can assure you, Jordan, that whether it's your first convention or your 21st, whether you're the most experienced hunter or you just want to learn more about hunting, you will find the Dallas Safari Club convention environment one that's very welcoming, very educational, and certainly a lot of fun.
It seems really interesting. So can you share a few feel-good success stories about the species or habitats that have been positively impacted through your mission work?
I'd be happy to. I could talk about this all day long. So a great example would be a project that we did in the Zambezi Delta, which encompassed several different aspects, including the establishment of an anti-poaching force, a program to distribute hunter-harvested meat across local communities, the establishment and operation of a medical clinic, and support for a local on-site school. And this is really one of what I can confidently say would literally be hundreds, if not thousands, of success stories and projects that have been funded by Dallas Safari Club, DSC Foundation, and our growing chapter systems over the years, all aligned and helping to ensure the future of wildlife, wild places, and our hunting heritage.
Well, I think it's amazing what y'all are doing. So thank you so much for joining us today. If we want a little bit more information, where can we go?
The best place to go would be our website at biggame.org/convention. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we certainly hope seeing many of you in Atlanta. And Jordan, I can't thank you enough for your time today.
Of course, and I do have some hunters in my family, so I'm definitely going to let them know about this just in case they haven't heard of it before. So thank you again, and everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus. Millions of people living with major depressive disorder know how challenging it can be to find the right treatment plan. But now a new FDA-cleared option called Accelerated Deep TMS, or SWIFT, is changing the landscape and transforming access to mental health care. So joining us now to discuss is the Chief Medical Officer at Brainsway, Dr. Richard Bermudez. So thank you so much for joining us. And why is there such an urgent need for faster, more accessible depression treatments right now?
Thank you. It's great to be with you. Well, a lot of us are suffering from depression, and a lot of us know people who are suffering from depression nationwide. 14 million suffer from depression. So it affects us all, and it affects us in different ways, different aspects of our lives. So there's a big need for new treatments that work quickly, and that's what the SWIFT protocol is about.
Makes sense, calling it SWIFT then, right? For people hearing about it for the first time, what exactly is SWIFT, and how does the Accelerated Deep TMS approach work?
Yeah, Deep TMS is kind of intimidating, technical, but SWIFT simply is a targeted magnetic field where we can target the actual brain areas that are responsible for depression. And the protocol is quick and easy. In just 6 days, we're seeing phenomenal results where 9 out of 10 patients get a response. That's a 50% improvement, and 8 out of 10 are actually obtaining remission. So we're really excited. We're phenomenally surprised by the results of this trial, which got cleared by the FDA in September of this year.
That's amazing. That 80%, I mean, that sounds awesome. I mean, the fact that, well, let's talk about it then, right? So how does the effectiveness compare to traditional treatment options then?
So traditional treatment options, say talk therapy or antidepressant medications, they're effective, but they take a long time, 6 to 12 weeks in many cases. And some patients have to try many different types of antidepressant medications before they obtain remission. Only about a third of patients have sustained remission. 30 to 40% have sustained remission from conventional treatments. So this SWIFT approach is really phenomenal. Again, 8 out of 10 patients obtain remission in just 3 weeks with just 6 days of treatment.
Wow, that's amazing. Every patient's experience obviously is going to be a little bit different. So is this treatment adaptable to patients' individual needs?
Yeah. The different subtypes of depression are out there, and I've had patients just get phenomenal results. In fact, in 1 or 2 days, I'm seeing results in my own clinics where people's, brain fog has lifted, or their anxiety and depression have gone down. So patients tell me, the music sounds differently. I'm more engaged at home. I'm more productive at work. I'm making decisions differently. So again, we're really excited, and it's very adaptable and personalized to each individual patient.
Well, I think it's really, really awesome because I do have some friends and even some family members who have taken medications before. And like you said, it either takes too long and they decide, it's not working, or it just doesn't work for them in general. So I think this is really fascinating. Where can we go for more information or to find out, where we can get this done?
The Brainsway website, brainsway.com, and we have a Find a Provider button where people can find their closest Brainsway outpatient clinic.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us all about it. Really important stuff.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Of course, you too. Thank you. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
Picture this. You work 2 jobs and you get injured on job number 1. Did you know you're also entitled to lost wages on your second job too? Call Farah & Farah and we'll fight hard to make sure you're protected.
Welcome to Hearing Loss in America, a multi-billion-dollar industry designed to milk you for thousands of dollars, all for a basic necessity. But at Audien Hearing, we believe hearing isn't a luxury, it's a right. That's why our FDA-registered hearing aids cost about 90% less than traditional models. No doctor visits, no appointments, no hearing tests. Just clear, powerful sound at a price anyone can afford. Over 1 million people trust Audien to help them reconnect to conversation, laughter, and life. Now it's your turn to try Audien for 45 days risk-free with a money-back guarantee. Call today. Audiologist-backed, free one-on-one video support, and free shipping. Audien Hearing. Hearing for everyone. Hearing for less. For your risk-free trial plus free shipping, call today.
888-577-5068. 888-577-5068.
Incredible, isn't it? Unbelievable. Love the drama. They're fired up and ready to go. Vikings, Cowboys on NBC and Peacock. Home of Super Bowl 60.
Sponsored locally on NBC 12 by Dreamfinders Homes, your 2025 National Builder of the Year.
Make this holiday unforgettable. Shop Bear's Holiday Home Sale and save 45% or more store-wide. Transform your bedroom with this elegant bed from Hooker. Update your dining room with this stunning Bernhardt table. Or lounge in style on this luxurious Lexington sofa. Plus, enjoy the lowest prices anywhere on Lexington and Tommy Bahama, guaranteed. Luxury made festive. Savings made simple. The Holiday Home Sale, only at Bear's.
All right, sales, you cover follow-up. Service, oil changes, your zone. Finance, stay tight on those approvals. No one, I mean no one, gets through without great care. Y'all got me?
Yes, Coach.
Now go out there and stick with your customers.
Ready.
From game plan to great service, Butler Toyota Jacksonville sticks with you.
I'm a single father, got injured at the job, and didn't know how I would survive without having decent income to take care of my daughter. Contacted Farah & Farah. They took on the case and helped me get justice.
Glad you gave us the opportunity to show what we can do.
Well, on the behalf of 2 knuckleheads and a very awesome woman, we're going to be done here today. But remember, if you missed any of our segments today, you can watch First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on FCN Plus. Just download the app and check us out.
Y'all, I am so full. That was delicious. And then I just finished it with Ty's guilt-free pies from earlier this week.
Yeah.
So good.
And we
right
fed some of the crew. So.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Let's go Jaguars. Stick around for the news because we got a bro down coming up next.
Have a great weekend.